Alrighty. We're back. I've got an idea, chat. I think we can beat him. Like, we got... Well, we didn't get close last time, unfortunately. But, if we have Sinclair save red for him specifically, theoretically, we just have Sinclair obliterate him with a red. We just have to not int Sinclair into his counter, which got Sinclair staggered for the other damage turn. So if we can avoid avoid absolutely throwing, I think we might be able to get Ricardo down. Hey, how's it going, Engine? Yeah, so we're gonna run it back. Let's see here. Same team. We got Sinclair in first, so that way he gets the extra slot. Let's give this a run. Wave 1, we can kind of just do whatever we want. But Wave 2 is when we're going to want to start saving Sinclair's good skills. In a perfect world, we line up like 2 reds. Let's see here, Hung Lu's old slow. Let's see here, he's got a block coming in. Heathcliff has 2 attacks. Faust has an attack. Heathcliff. Okay, on Sinclair. Neutral. Okay. We do need to get yellow for Hong Lu. To go here, maybe? I doubt Faust would be able to get a stagger for us super early for Ishmael. So we could have Ishmael block into it. And just let Faust go through unopposed. Oh wow, rolls like that, yeah, we're definitely gonna get a stagger. Unlucky. Let's see here, Faust has paralyzed, everyone else seems to be chilling. Sinclair has a lot coming his way. Or no, it's actually just a bunch of blocks. It only looks like he has 1 attack coming his way. Yeah, 1 attack, 3 blocks. Hey, how's it going, Killer Man? We do have a red on the board. We could start trying to save it. We're gonna get 1 thing for Hong Lu. Faust is hopeless because she's paralyzed. Fair enough. Ishmael, we actually want to have clashing for herself, because she's got a lot of heat coming in. Plus coin drop, not paralyzed. God, Heathcliff, please, the head's going. Okay, Heathcliff's out for next round. Recently woke up from 7 hours and desire to go back. Ever mind and body refuse. I hate waking up from a good sleep. Okay, it's wave 1. We can afford to use red now, frankly. Ishmael has a block coming her way. Sinclair has attacks coming his way. Let's just obliterate them. Faust protect Heathcliff. Yeah. Ishmael's fine. And we need to get green for Hong Lu, so. Short. Unlucky. Thank you, Faust. Barely. And we want to do something like that to Ricardo. That's the goal, is we just fling a red at him and make it his problem, you know? Okay. Ishmael has an attack coming in. Most of it's still just on Hong Lu, so we're kind of chilling. Let's see here, 31 to 46. So flinging 2 of these at him. Yeah, that kills. Rather Hong Lu didn't get absolutely nuked. Let's see here, what's that stagger threshold? Can I check? Body. 79 health. So we would need Faust to get like 50 damage with the gripping. And I don't think she's going to. So I think we have Faust clash it and let Heathcliff in and opposed. Oof.
인간이들이 흥겨워하는군. 대체로 저럴 때는 이유가 있는 법입니다.
Okay, we have red loaded for Sinclair. Do like seeing that. Let's see here. Ishmael has some attacks coming in. Neutral. Struggling. Hopeless. Okay, let's have him pick this back up. Got clash there. Unlucky.
표적 확인.
골치 아픈 것들이
6 rounds in on the first wave. Okay.
나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
she gets it, he's staggered. But in theory, what I can do is I have Heathcliff go here. He's supposedly struggling, but Faust is now unopposed, and she's faster than him. She hits this guy, staggers him, lets Heathcliff in cleanly. We also don't have Immortal Hong Lu yet.
불길 속으로.
There we go. That's the stagger. And Heathcliff no longer has to clash.
좋아. 완전히 녹아. 제가 괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고 오는 것이 아닙니다, 단테. 이런 보수적인 효과를.
We're actually going to do an evade with Faust to let Sinclair in. So that way Sinclair cycles in another red. These just aren't going to get through. Yeah. So we actually have double reds loaded on Sinclair, which could be absolutely psychotic, and I would love to just unload that at the boss. Let's see here. 2 attacks going after Faust, 2 attacks going after Sinclair, 1 attack going after Hong Lu. Okay. Let's see here. Let's have you clash for yourself. Could have Hong Lu go clash this. He dominates, lets Sinclair in easy. Faust is a little vulnerable. So they only get 1 attack just being let fly, which is at Hong Lu, and Hong Lu doesn't care. Do have semi-immortal Hong Lu. Faust is still catching a lot of heat. Execute might actually take this guy below stagger threshold. Let's see here. Clashes that out. Heathcliff might be able to clash that out. We could drop a body sat. Lust and Envy are not resources we're particularly worried about. More worried about Gloom, Gluttony, and Sloth. We're letting Faust through unopposed. Yeah. Awesome. So, if I have a unit using a clashing and non-clashing skill on the same target, the clash goes through first. It's good to know.
골치 아픈 것들이 고깃 조각이 되었군요.
Hopefully Sinclair doesn't mill his deck. These are shattered, which is a little scary. If I've just milled out 2 reds, I'm going to be very sad. Hopefully it's just showing that they can't be used this round. We also want to get Thoracal up and running. It won't put us off on Honglu. Ishmael only has defenses targeting her. All attacks are going at Honglu.
불길 속으로.
Hey, how's it going? Sorry. We're attempting to run it back versus Ricardo.
지금이군요.
I was a little late getting Nebulizer up, but ultimately it works. No heads for Ishmael, so we don't get the kill. Fair enough. Unlucky.
간당 목숨 줄만 붙어 있고.
Let's see here. Ishmael has a block coming after her. Faust has 2 attacks after her. We do still have our reds on Sinclair, and we're actually able to cycle in a 3rd. That's crazy. Okay. Honglu can't generate any yellow for us this round. He's also not being targeted by any attacks. We can have him step in for Faust. He's hopeless because he has paralysis. That makes sense. We have Ishmael clash this. That means everyone else is just let in on this guy.
교전 시작합니다.
Okay, fair enough. His shield was enough.
골치 아픈 것들이 고깃 조각이 되었군요.
One attack on Heath.
나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
Reds are loaded and gonna have to be used at this point. Fair enough. Eight HP. This guy just dies if we hit him.
적출할게요.
놈 나와!
God, Sinclair, please. All heads while at negative sanity. Like, also hilarious. 1 HP.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Okay. Here it
시간이
is.
무한하진 않죠.
So Ricardo has a counter. He's gonna slap the crap out of whoever hits him first.
무한한
And
것
we don't have a taunt yet up
대가가
from him.
없는 것도 그 어디에도 없을 테니.
Hong Lu's caught a lot of attention. That's good. They're not fast enough to clash out for Enclair. I do not want Enclair getting staggered. It looks like Enclair's the only one who really can be targeted, unfortunately. Yeah, we're just not fast enough. Do we have a way to inflict binds? We don't have Merceau. Does this bind? Rupture. I don't want to generate defenses, because it would get rid of my reds. And that would be absolutely tragic. In theory, though, Hong Lu clashes first, and if he wins, he gets hit. So it might honestly be worth it to throw this in there. Something like this.
정화.
Unlucky.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
I didn't actually stop what he was doing to Sinclair, though. I'm a fool. Okay, Sinclair didn't stagger, though. And now we need Sinclair to not be first, essentially.
밖에서 막고 있는 꼴을
Cool.
보니
Sinclair's
그다지
not
유쾌하지
first.
않군.
So,
관리자, 수감자를 무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
we offset his evade. Or no. We do want him to evade stuff. So that way he gets his debuff. We can offset his defense. Maybe? Combat start. 30 beats 15. Yeah, 30 beats 15. Alright, so we need to make sure that Sinclair isn't staggered. We need to clash out all the rest of these, even if they're not going to be super great clashes for us. Hong Lu did have his health reset already. Spicy. Let's see here. Heathcliff actually has a fair bit of health. Alright, let's give this a
불길
run.
속으로.
상정외의 공격이었으니 이것까지 당신 탓을
He does have his test of the Big Brother, so he is taking double here.
설마
449, let's go Sinclair.
알고 맞게 하진 않았어.
Run it again. That's a stagger. There we go. We got the stagger threshold. God, everyone's just getting
지금
beat.
시계를 돌리기엔 촉박할 테니
Okay, Sinclair's in a panic, but we staggered Ricardo.
쓸모 없어진 놈은
We don't
후퇴시키는
have
것도 좋겠죠.
lot to work with here, though. Sanities are hurting a little bit. We could go double AoE. Lust is fine.
불길 속으로.
Faust! DPS check met. Yeah, we got the stagger, so he doesn't get his damage up.
순간을 기억하나요?
Unfortunately, we
저는
only get that,
지금
which is still 74, which is good.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
I would have loved to have had Sinclair dealing even more damage this turn, but
위에서
Fortunately,
당신을
not how things
관리자로
worked out.
정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고
Honglu doesn't have aggro. Honglu's also slow. This guy is so fast, holy. The target has less than 0 sanity points. Get extra coin power, huh? And nobody can clash it out for him. God, 44 to 84. Holy. We might actually be able to win that clash. Faust has to clash for herself. 'Cause it's 7 speed. Ishmael can just kind of go face.
정화.
And that stagger. Sinclair is so dead. Why did that go after Keith? I must have missed something. Oof, there goes Sinclair.
표적 확인.
또 얼굴에 빛을 갑을 했고
Ishmael didn't die. She was left at 1. Wild.
이전 같으면 질질 짜거나 주저앉았을 텐데 최근에는 성장하긴 한 모양.
Ah, ego corrosion. Yep.
교전 시작합니다.
Alright, Honglu's eating the counter hit.
들어가 보죠.
It's fine. I know, Swear Vengeance was the evade. Okay.
깊게 들이쉬는 겁니다.
Fortunately, Ricardo
마지막
evaded.
코드로 될 테니까.
Ishmael didn't die. Okay, yeah, so Ishmael literally cannot die this encounter.
가장
Fascinating.
먼저 처리해야
Yeah,
할
she's
것이
immortal here.
가장 흉포한 송구름이를 드러내고 있으니까.
Fortunately, she's very slow. Let's see here. My hair coupons! We can try and have her clash that out. Faust doesn't have a ton that she can do right now.
교전 시작합니다.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
It's hitting Honglu as well. Oh, it's hitting all 3.
완전히
Ouch. Let's go, Ishmael.
손을 떼지 말아야 할 겁니다. 가장 먼저 처리해야
That said, she's in a panic.
가장 흉포한 송구름이를 드러내고 있으니까.
Well, this seems a little suboptimal. Unopposed, huh? Shit, dude, I guess.
교전 시작합니다.
Goodbye, Hung Lu.
앰플이 사라지고.
And goodbye, Ishmael. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, that's tough.
젠장. 어째서?
Well, now that we know that Ishmael's immortal, and so long as there's one other member of the team, she's immortal anyway. Do we just have her perma aggro? Essentially. We would just need her to be fast. We don't need her to be leveled. We just need her quick. 5'8", 1'6", 1'4". Okay. Yeah, we'll run base Ishmael, because 5 to 8 is actually pretty fast.
말뚝을 쑤셔 넣어주죠.
I'm debating cursed strats.
네.
드디어 내
Oh, I did
차례냐?
this. That gives Sinclair and Ishmael an extra slot. We just have Ishmael take the punishment of the gods in place of Hong Lu. Maybe? I'm gonna feel real silly,
Host.
potentially.
나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Skip. Yeah, so long as she has a teammate alive.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
So frankly, I just have her block for anyone else. Just go block for Sinclair.
뭐 처지게야!
You got this, Ishmael?
제가 괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고 오는 것이 아닙니다, 단테. 이런 보수적인 효과를 기대했었죠.
Supposedly being targeted by the 1. Okay. It's also wave 1, so we can just go ahead and sling this out. We'll get another one, most likely. This guy has a paralyze. We can let someone get an easy dub on that. Do want to get some pride out.
정화. 깨어라.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요, 단테. 적합한 조치였습니다.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
God, you hate to see that many heads on Sinclair.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 일이지. 밖에서 맡고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하진 않군. 관리자, 수감자를 무방비하게
God, are you
만들지
still talking,
마십시오.
Virgilius? My goodness. Okay, and they're all gonna go clobber Ishmael. So we have one attack on Faust, one attack on Sinclair. Then we keep it throwing Pride for Heathcliff. So we can get Thorcal. Ooh, actually, I don't think I can get Thorcal because we don't have any yellow. Aside from Ishmael, right? Does Ishmael have yellow? No. Okay, so we actually can't get Thorcal again now. Maybe I should have brought Hong Lu instead of Heathcliff. But then we'd have Hong Lu generating aggro and... I mean, it probably would have worked. If this run isn't it, we'll give it a try afterwards. Wait, why does Faust have the second skill slot? Faust was third in deployment, I thought. Is it because Ishmael staggered and couldn't receive, maybe?
정화.
좋아.
I deployed Ishmael second, right? Oh man, I don't know.
강력한 공격은 단순히 적을 제거하는 이점만 있는 것이 아니죠. 이제 저들은 자신도 그렇게 될 거라는 불안에 휩싸일 테니.
Two attacks. Okay. Cycle out these teals.
불길 속으로. 다 죽어라.
골치 아픈 것들이 고깃 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지
Yeah,
않은
Faust picking up
성과입니다.
that second skill slot is actually a little annoying. I mean, she does decent damage, but I was hoping to have Ishmael grab even more attention, essentially.
정화.
골치 아픈 것들이 고깃 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
And have her swing into the counter intentionally.
불길 속으로. 다 죽어라.
얼간이들이 흥겨워하는군.
We're actually at the same pace we were for the last one, which is kind of hilarious. Faust still has the skill slot.
좁혀보시죠.
We need to use a red here. We don't have enough on the lineup for whistles, unfortunately. In theory, if I use a blue for Sinclair this round, orange cycles in, I would need to save all these oranges. Let me do that. Okay, Faust is actually being targeted by attacks. Blocks on Heathcliff. Attacks being clashed for Faust.
정화. 깨어라.
Unlucky.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
골치 아픈 것들이 고깃 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
Okay, now then we have to drop all the orange to get whistles.
못 찾아.
Smell chilling at perma 1 HP. I didn't hear a bell ring, Dante. Put me back in. Yup. What's nice is we got a whistles, which is gonna keep Sinclair sane for just a little longer. It's either that or we bottom him out in this one, so that way he's not gonna do it in the next one.
골치 아픈
We actually
것들이
pulled the sanity
고기
around kind of
조각이
nice.
되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
4 attacks, none of them going after Ishmael. We can have her catch anyone we should choose. Cycle out that purple. This guy has paralysis, so we can dominate there.
불길 속으로.
Okay, Sinclair's gonna hit himself with a minus 30 if and when we get double red on Carto.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
We can do a guard. Combat start, heal sanity. We don't want to do it here because it would cycle out that.
못 쳐주게!
알겠어.
Alright, negative 15
시간이 머나진 않죠, 단테.
means we go ahead and cycle this one out into a block to heal up again.
무한한 것도
Just a little more.
대가가 없는 것도
Because we just need any amount more sanity to prevent him from completely bottoming out. Ishmael's being targeted by the guard. That's unlucky. Alright, Sinclair shouldn't stagger on that, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, these are going fast. We have Ishmael intercept because she's fast enough. Okay. So we actually do have a range we want to get. We want to get the full. Oh god, even the full value is not enough. I don't have a way to trigger whistles here. This was a teal.
못 쳐주게!
Oh fuck, payback. Oh god, I'm gonna stagger. No! I'm a fool. I threw. Ah, damn.
가망이었군.
Yeah, having both of them down sucks.
알고 계시겠지만 제 도움은
Alright,
없을
Sinclair is the
겁니다.
one we need to defend the
이건
most.
녹음된
And
목소리일
he's still
뿐일
just
테니까.
gonna get hit, unfortunately.
일단 후퇴하고 머리를 굴리든 스스로 생각하십시오.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
Guys, please don't kill him. Fuck. Damn.
이 얼굴에 빛을 갑을 했군. 11번. 이전 같으면
Well, everyone's corroded.
질자가 주저앉았을 텐데.
I don't get to
좋은
choose.
전략이네요. 가보죠.
최근엔 성장하긴 한 모양이군. 상정외의 공격이었어. 이것까지 당신 탓을 할 순 없겠다. 설마 알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니.
Yeah, that sucks. Risk attack was calculated, but man, am I bad at math? I don't know why Faust got the skill slot, other than like Ishmael was. I could have sworn that I like made sure.
정화.
시선을 떼지 말아야 할
And my hair coupons.
가장 먼저
좋은
처리해야
전략이네요.
Go
할
next.
것이
가보죠.
가장 흉포한 송곳니를 드러내고 있으니
완전
I'm gonna have to check my deployment order.
젠장. 어째서?
Okay, yeah, so Faust was on third. Whack.
언제든지요.
Let's go ahead and grab Hong Liu for now. Run it back.
명령에 따를게요. 효율적이라면.
The only thing I can think of is that Ishmael was staggered, so it passed it to the next in line. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. For how we ended up like that.
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠, 단테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
Jeez, 3 attacks on Hong Liu, eh? Alright, with this setup we can actually get Thoracalgia now, though, because we have Hong Liu.
불길 속으로. 그 오물을 떼어내주지. 다 죽어라.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지. 골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테.
So, if
나쁘지
Ishmael
않은 성과입니다.
does not get it here, and it goes to Hong Liu, that would mean you get them in character level order. Really weird. 2 attacks on Faust. Okay. Rest is on Ishmael. I'd like to prevent her from staggering if I can. So we're gonna have Hong Liu defend. Okay, there is actually one rogue having Sinclair. not actually have a 10 minute upgrade?
정화.
Unlucky. Okay, so we fucking staggered her again. Which means...
밖에서 막고 있는 꼴을
Again, it passes to...
그다지 유쾌하진 않군.
Damn it! Okay.
관리자,
Restart.
수감자를 무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
Okay, so we just need to not get Ishmael staggered on round 2. We need to let her chill.
젠장. 어째서?
Because it went to Faust, who was next in line, didn't go to Honglu, so it's not level-based yet. Run it back.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
이 기회에 평소 지휘
Honglu
실력을
can generate aggro for
같아.
us.
하던 대로 해보십시오.
In theory, if we just get Ishmael staggered round 1, she's got 3 attacks coming after her. We have her clash with one. She might win it, in which case... Maybe we send her to catch Sinclair's, so that way she has extra stuff coming her way, potentially. Faust does not have an attacking coming. Honglu does. Yeah, we just let Ishmael take the punishment of the gods immediately. And we just get the stagger out of the way, because the first one goes to Sinclair, you know?
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 단 적합한 조치였습니다.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
So anyway, they didn't fucking stagger her, and now I have to defend her. Damn it. Okay. At least it's on Honglu.
곧 끝장낼 수 있을 것 같은데.
Oh, we can have Honglu clash up here.
효율적인 마무리를 명령하시겠지요, 단테.
Okay. And we don't want Honglu dying either. Then again, if Honglu hits his stagger threshold and we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the mission, that would also be cool. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's a wishful thing. Let's see here. This guy has 23 health. Damage with Faust. That kills him.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
Unlucky.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는데 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
Okay, Ishmael has 2 slots now. She is ready to take the punishment of the gods. Sinclair's got one attack coming his way. Honglu, we're going to go ahead and pop a block on. And Faust, go give this guy a solid gripping.
정화.
Damn. She doesn't kill. Rip.
강력한 공격은 단순히 적을 제거하는 이점만 있는 것이 아니죠.
Okay, we need to
이제
use
저들은 자신도
Honglu's
그렇게 될
yellow.
거라는 불안에
We do have Immortal
쌓인
Honglu.
테니.
We'll send Emerald. We need to get yellow for Thoracalgia. I'm about to get a double stack red. Kidding me? So unlucky.
불길 속으로. 다 죽어라. 좋아.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테.
Dante.
나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
Okay, well, we have to drop a red. Which we can just let in unopposed, hilariously. Let's see here. 26. 12 and 18 gives me 30. Send that his way.
정출할게요. 그 의무를.
Thank you, Sinclair. My king.
벌간이들이
Wave two.
흥겨워하는군.
A turn ahead, actually.
저럴 때는
Surprisingly.
이기는
Okay.
법입니다.
We do have a red coming up in second column for Sinclair, thank goodness.
보시죠.
Okay. Let's see here. Attacks on Sinclair. It's got 2 incoming. Have my tanks go absorb hits. Who was that? Okay. Catch that. Targeting her anyway.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
The sheer power of just letting the attacks in. Kind of hilarious.
골치 아픈 것들이
Just let my tanks take the punishment, you know?
단테.
That's what they're here for.
나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
Ishmael, and Sinclair. Alright. Sinclair is going to go Psycho this turn. Let's see here. Let's get Faust, damage out. God, this looks so cursed. Yeah, there is an attack going after Sinclair, though, right? Defended, raw at Ishmael. Alright, all the attacks are going on Ishmael. Fair enough, but everyone else is completely unopposed. It looks so cursed on the dashboard. So antithetical to how I normally play, which is just obsessively clashing.
밖에서 막고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하진 않군. 관리자, 수감자를 무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
Ishmael's fine. Honglu's fine. One on Faust, one on Sinclair. Okay, so we just need to worry about this guy down here. Everyone else, we can just let the swings go through, frankly. That Honglu clash for himself.
불길 속으로.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테.
And yeah,
나쁘지
we're
않은
back
성과입니다.
to chilling. They're not going after anyone aside from Ishmael. Ishmael out here reminding me of our last Divinity Original Sin 2 honor run, embracing the punishment in turn for someone else to send it back. Yeah, really. Oh man. Let's see here. Sinclair's hopeless. Oh no, how will he ever hit? Let's see here. Honglu, swing here. Oh no, he's also hopeless. Ishmael, bail them out, because you're fast.
정화.
Honestly, yeah, base Ishmael being so fast is like crazy important. Sinclair panics next round. I think we're fine with that, honestly.
상정웨이의 공격이었으니
Sinclair's
이것까지
out.
당신 탓을 할 순 없겠지.
So we just need to catch this one swing,
설마
while the rest is on Honglu.
알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니.
Sinclair is now safe. Awesome.
불길 속으로.
알겠어.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
We actually have enough for Thora. In theory, Faust could kill with Thora here. She might also lose, actually. Well, except for swinging everything into this slot, we can have Ishmael defend it, letting Thora through unopposed. The hope is this kills him. And if this kills him, Sinclair doesn't act, has full sanity, and we can just fling 2 reds at the boss on the following round. Not enough to kill. Fair enough. Unlucky. Sinclair's actually back up to 0, though.
시간이 무한하진 않죠, 단테. 이제 끝장을 내야 할 겁니다. 무한한 것.
She swings unopposed into the counter.
그 어디에도 없을 테니.
Let's see here. Ishmael, Sinclair, Ishmael, Ishmael, Ishmael. Gotcha. So we just need to have her defend this one swing going after Sinclair. Everyone else is free to swing. Ishmael's first, so she triggers the counter.
정화.
Payback is triggered. Let's go kick a Chad Ishmael. They just keep beating her. Holy hell. It just doesn't end. Alright, Sinclair's a little concerned about what was happening to Ishmael, though. What a nice guy. Sinclair's also going to be down and out for next round. Faust isn't being attacked. We need to catch this for Sinclair. Go ahead and catch one for Hong Lu as well. 358 damage, huge. That's stagger. Alright. Hong Lu getting staggered, it's a little rough. That'll be alright though.
밖에서 막고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하진 않군. 관리자, 수감자를 무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
Block for Sinclair. We do not want to turn off Hong Lu's immortality. Faust goes boss. Letting Hong Lu get hit by this, he'll be alright.
정화.
Alright, boss has counter up again. So, we have Ishmael go hit the counter. So here Sinclair has swings coming after him, so we intercept those. neutral. Sure. Okay, so Ishmael hits the counter. She blocks for Sinclair. Slot 1 here is actually still going after Sinclair. Speed 5. Block. And frankly, we're gonna have Ishmael snag Harpoon into this to slow him down for next round.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠. 그 자식은 아직 살아 있을 거야.
God, what a raid boss. My goodness, Ricardo. Barely won that. Holy. We got a crit, though. That's pretty nice. Hong Lu's been reset. Ishmael is unbreakable. Sinclair did not stagger. Cursed and unorthodox? Most likely. Is it working? Oddly enough, yes. Okay. I did use up Sinclair's nice skill, unfortunately. Let's see here. We got one swing coming after Sinclair. One swing going after Hong Lu. Ishmael is fast enough to be able to intercept. Intercept for him. Offset boss's evasion. Let's just smash the green. Alright, so she offsets his evade. Sinclair swings into the block.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보자.
He's also still taking double damage next turn.
최선을 떼지 말아야 할 겁니다.
Alright, yeah, he didn't get staggered. And now he has my hair coupons, unfortunately. And Sinclair clashes out. Oh, man. Kinda, sorta, not really. $28 is what we would need. 20 to 28. That's not enough. He is speed 1. Ishmael isn't paralyzed. $38. Let's see here. He's 1 speed, so we actually just don't clash it at all. And we just go face. Honglu to clash that. Ishmael goes first, so she eats the counter.
불길 속으로.
We yellow strat it,
아직
and then we just
살아있을
hope we survive my hair coupons. There's payback. Okay. Honglu loses his clash. She was always going to. He's just keeping the heat off Sinclair, who at negative 33 sanity is still flipping goddamn heads. We also are dealing 0 damage to the boss now. That signifies a phase shift.
처음으로 숨통이 튀었던
So it
순간
looks like we've made it to phase 2. I'm guessing that's what that is.
지금은요.
We're probably gonna get like an event or something. Hey yo. Hey, cuts. Yeah, that's about how Israel's been going. Enough games. Fuck, I lost anyway. Okay, rip. Oh, oh,
다시 회복하는 건 너무나 멀쩡하게.
I lost? Question mark. It said defeat. And yet, okay, fair enough. Scripted loss. I'll take it. Holy, what a fight. Plot progression. Yeah, that's Prague, baby. Oh, man. Man, this guy was tough. Holy shit.
내 손질받았어야 할 어느 날의 머리는 다신 그러지 못할 텐데.
Can my clock even make a difference against someone so overwhelmingly powerful? My legs began to shake. Strategy, resurrections, it all seemed completely meaningless against this onslaught. Faust voice calling my name has never sounded more hollow. Speak, Faust.
다른 수를 생각해야 할 겁니다.
Thank you, Faust.
저는 또다시 신체 활동을 멈출 것이기에 효과적으로 무언가를 조언하기는 어려울 겁니다.
Oh, whoa, hype train incoming. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Engine. Holy. Thank you.
그리고 중지의 저자는
Thanks a ton.
금방
Yeah, that means a lot.
당신까지
I appreciate it, man. We got a hype train going. This is my first one. I don't know what to do. What?
중지 소속과 얽히는 것은 예정에 있어선 안 되는 일이었습니다.
Yeah, we can thank Heathcliff for that.
당신이 시계를 몇 번이나 돌리던 결과는 같을 것이고 저자가 히스클리프를 이리저리 죽이는 것이 실증이 나면 단테 머리 뒤에 있는 조그만 버튼을 짧게 넌 길게
I didn't quite
누른 후
catch how many times? Faust? I've grown accustomed to total annihilation. We've had plenty on our journey here. Sinners always gave their lives to learn our enemy's weaknesses or patterns, while I worked out a strategy from the rear. And the answer would always be somewhere within our reach. Slowly, but surely, we figured out the answer, and for that promise of an answer, the Sinners rose again. Congrats on beating Ricardo. Thank you, Engine. Yeah, you are absolutely wild, and I appreciate it. But this time was...
말씀드린 방법대로 수행하시면 당신의 머리에는
Oh.
30초의 유예 시간 후 포결 반응이 일어납니다. 쉽게 말해 자폭입니다. 황금가지가 적대 세력의 손에 넘어가는 것을 대비하기 위해 마련되었던 최후의 대응 방법입니다. 폭발의 범위는 크지 않지만 그 열과 강도는 굉장히 강하여 도시의 별에 해당하는 것들도 녹여버릴 수 있죠. 그 황금 가지를 소각시키기 위한 것이기도 하니까.
So am I carrying the golden bells? I just assumed we handed them off to Virgilius whenever we retrieved them. What about Virgilius? He said he'd come help before my head.
말씀하시면서 알아채신 것 같군요. 현 상황을 알릴 수단도 설령 안다고 해도 앞으로 2시간 가까이 저희에게 오실 방법이 없습니다.
What about the sinners? When I'm gone, you guys are...
알고 있어요. 제 세계는 여기서 끝이 나겠죠. 그러니 최후에 다다를 때서야 말씀드리는 방법입니다.
Hey, Demian, you bailed out Sinclair. We could use a hand. I could keep running away. I'll take the boat and try to stay alive until the laws of the lake let Virgilius cross the borders and...
확률이 완전히 0이라고 할 수는 없겠죠. 하지만
This was the second time after Siegfried. The overwhelming sense of dread. So overwhelming that it breaks even our fighting spirits. The incident with Siegfried was humiliating, but he wasn't there to obliterate us. He was just there to teach us a lesson. But this man, he's not going to stop until he's completely broken every sinner's will, until he's satisfied, until the humiliation the middle faced is recuperated. He will kill.
LCB는 여기까지더라도 세계 아니 림버스 컴퍼니는
I have a
존속돼야
hype
합니다.
chest. Sorry to distract from the story. Twitch is saying I have a hype chest I need to open. Rewards button mash emote share. Sure, there we go. Choo choo. We got a button mash emote. Hell yeah. Let's go, fellas. We can mash buttons. It's just like me in fighting games.
재밌는 게 다 있네.
Hi, Ricardo.
몸은 다 터져나갔으면서도 눈빛은 죽지도 않고 계속 일어서려고 하는군.
이딴 것들 때문에
역시 째깍째깍 돌아가면 시체가 되살아나는군. 세상 참 좋아졌네. 근데 저런 기술이 도시에 있어도 되는 거였나? 돌아가면 큰 누님에게 물어봐야겠군.
God, he's not even the highest? Oh, that's horrifying. Because I'm guessing it's like the little siblings, big siblings, and then above even him would be the great sister. That's horrifying. Ishmael, we can't win. I'm sure Ishmael knew that better than anyone. I couldn't bring myself to tell her the same thing.
닥쳐요. 지랄 말고 계속 살려요.
다음 기회에 계속.
살려. 다시.
Ishmael and I were nothing more than entertainment to him. With every turn of the clock, with every revival, he howled with laughter and clapped with joy. It's looking grim, fellas.
당연한 결과죠. 저는
Yeah, thank you, Sinclair. My
선택받았으니까.
goodness.
그렇겠죠?
65%. Yeah, those damage phases were so valuable. I feel like they took more damage than that, actually. Ishmael especially, I feel like she took more than 341 damage. Still got the EX reward, let's go. Well, the EX reward was just clear. The stage is so hard. The EX reward is actually beat the level. That's the condition. Psychotic, dude. Man. That's horrifying if he turns up. I'm willing to bet he can turn up in, like, mirror dungeons. That would be horrifying to have to deal with. Oh, man. Oh, thank God, it's just story. I was like, no, there's no way there's a second fight. Thank goodness. I was right. Holy.
좋아. 이번엔 선글라스를 스쳤어. 하지만 다음 기회에
내가 얼마나 많은 파도를 넘어왔는데 목숨만 무한정이면 어디까지라도.
The mist thickens. It expands, devouring everything. Our futures, our hopes, and any slim chance of victory we had. And so does the fog of my sight, of my mind. Will this continue until either Ishmael gives up, or until he gets tired of this little game? Until he simply walks over and crushes my clock. Could Virgilius piece my shattered clock back? Is that even possible? If I did as Faust told me and blew up my head, not even a shred of me would be...
슬슬 똑같은 말만 들으니 지루해져 가는데.
Oh shit.
메인 이벤트 시계 부수기로 가볼까?
Oh boy.
안 돼! 단테! 뛰어요! 어떻게든 도망쳐!
이 지경을 다 겪어도 아직 다리를 붙잡고 매달릴 정도면 당신 엄청 소중한 사람인가 보다.
관리자는 단테는 안 돼!
Should I press the button? Is that really going to be my last ever thought? There was a distant sound, like an answer to my question. That solemn sound told clearly through the blinding fog. It was a skiff, one much smaller, much more modest than ours. From beyond the misty veil, the skiff slowly glided across the water in our direction. On it was a solitary figure holding an oar. A giant harpoon was attached to the bow of the ship.
왜?
The big brother of the middle, who could probably break that puny skiff in half with his bare hands, stares at it in stunned silence. became clear that the skiff didn't float here by accident. The figure on the boat began gently rowing in our direction. Through the mist, we saw something flash atop the skiff. The figure hurled something in our general direction. It flew so fast that no human eye could catch it. I didn't even have the time to register that something was thrown before I noticed that something was piercing the big brother's left shoulder. Then, a powerful shockwave, far mightier than anything the pirates had fired earlier, struck us. The air itself quaked. It was not a distance that most people would even think about jumping across, but the figure leaped from the skiff to the lobotomy court branch, gracefully and with agility. The man from the middle, who so far had appeared unassailable, stumbled and fell to his knees. His shoulder was skewered.
당신
That's when I finally noticed that what the figure had thrown was a harpoon. A harpoon too immense to be thrown by a mere person, let alone at such a blinding speed. The hooded figure's arm was wreathed in a familiar light.
영감탱이. 호수에서 물고기나 잡는 줄 알았는데 색을 달고 나서 기어코 청새치 고래 하나 잡았다더니 이젠 눈에 뵈는 게 없어서 중지도 고래로 보이나? 나를 공격한다는 게 어떤 뜻인지는 알만한 사람일 텐데 말이야.
중지도 고래와 다를 바 없지. 하지만 여기 온 것은 그 때문이 아니야. 그저 놓쳤던 고기를 잡으러 왔다네.
I like its design. But this guy looks so cool.
아무렴 그러시겠지. 중지는 반드시 잊지 않고 기억한다는 걸 알고 있겠지?
Is that who I think it may be? I have no clue who this guy is, but thanks for the save.
그 밴댕이 소갈머리 같은 책에 남는 공간이 있다면 적은 옷에는.
The old man tugs the harpoon lodged in the big brother's shoulder. The big brother tried to hold his ground against the harpoon's pull until there was a crunch.
버티면 부서진다네.
The harpoon tore off his entire shoulder with it. It was a force that would have turned most people into tattered meat.
썩어도 준치군. 다음은 어떨까?
그래, 좋아, 좋다고. 물러가지. 하지만 기억하는 게 좋을 거야. 중지는 늘 기억해. 내가 했던 일은 중요하지 않아. 중주에게 등을 돌린 놈들은 중지가 반드시 기억하고 잊지 않는다. 그리고 무조건 되갚아준다. 그게 어떤 형태든 간에.
Ishmael and I had no choice but to watch in silent awe as the old man approached us. The harpoon was still in his hand, and if he wished to strike us with it, we could never hope to get out of its way.
난 이 건물을 삼켜버린 내 고기를 찾고 있네. 자네들도 고기를 낚는 자들인가?
Why, yes, old friend, we are. I think our goals align. Whew, the Indigo Elder. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick before this one. Give me 1 second, Chad. I'll be right back. Sorry for the delay. I was momentarily conscripted to fend off the great ladybug invasion, because apparently a bunch of ladybugs have hatched and invaded my mother's room. So I had to go and help her release them back into the wild. Hey, Cece, can you stop attacking my steel toe boots? Thank you. Alright, that said, we are back at it. The Indigo Elder. That's why Virgil said there used to be 5 whales? Yeah,
파우스터 씨,
used to be 5.
다른 수감자도 아닌 당신이 이렇게 누추한 곳까지 거물을 모셔왔을 줄이야.
뭐 죽다 살아왔는데 따뜻한 환영까지는 안 바래도.
그래, 손버릇이 안 좋은 누굴 위해 개인 상담을 아무래도 다시 열긴 해야겠군.
Yeah, gosh, Heathcliff, what an ass beating you earned us. Oh, man. Virgilius. Some obvious discontent at the involvement of an outsider didn't seem to bother Faust.
작전에 투입해야 하는 인물이라고 판단했습니다.
이유는
나는 그 창백한 고래를 잡을 수 있는 유일한 자일 테니까.
Hell yeah. So I was right, it is like a cigar that he was smoking.
그럴 테지.
So, when you become a colored fixer, does that what... Like, do you have the color before you become a color fixer? Or do you become a color fixer and then get the color afterwards, you know? Like, was this man just smoking blue stogies and then he just earned the rank? You know, and I guess in Virgilius' case, did he just always have red eyes? Or did he become... You know, did his gaze become red because he became a color fixer?
쪽빈 노인.
쪽빈! 즉색이라는 말씀이요? 내가 지금 즉색 2명과 한 공간에 있다는 말인가?
Hell yeah, Don.
호수 어딘가에서 고래들을 잡으러 떠돈다고 들었지. 마지막으로 들려오는 소문에 따르면 오재앙 중 하나인 모든 것을 꿰뚫는 청새치
All
고래를
impaling mark.
낚았다 하더군.
There goes Don. Yup. The old man grunted. It was neither a confirmation nor a denial. That was the way the old man was. Everyone understood that.
정황상 황금가지는 호수를 표류하는 고래에게 먹혔습니다. 외곽에서만 보였다던 오재앙 중 하나인 그 창백한 고래입니다.
역시 그렇겠지. 결국 그런 흐름일 테니까.
시간을 많이 뺏겼네. 본론으로 들어가시. 나는 창백한 고래를 잡길 원한다.
Our aims align. Welcome to the crew.
그리고 우리는 남는 게 시간뿐이지.
또한 저희는 그 고래가 어디로 향할지 알고 있습니다. 당신은 그 고래를 잡기 위해 오랫동안 관찰하고 기회를 엿보며 나름의 방법을 터득한 분일 테죠.
이건 어때요? 원한다면 믿기든 뭐든 되어드리죠. 그 방법은
The crowd fell silent when Ishmael finished explaining her plan.
미쳤군. 아까 혼자서 제일 많이 처맞고 나더니 아예 단단히 돌아버렸어.
이건 내 목적일 뿐이에요. 겸사겸사 가는 길에 황금가지가 있는 거고. 당신들 알아서 결정해요. 관리자님의 결정이 제일 중요하겠죠. 아무튼 이 회사나 저나 목적을 달성하려는 방법을 모색할 뿐이에요. 그리고 딱히 이렇다 할 방법도 없잖아요. 안 그래요?
나는 반대야. 저걸 정상적인 생각이라고 들어주는 것부터가 잘못됐어.
한 가지 질문이 남았네. 붉은색. 자네도 이 낚시에 함께 하는가?
The Indigo Elder suddenly broke his silence with a question.
물 밑에 사는 비린 것들을 사냥하는 취미나 조이에는 없기도 하지만 그런 문제보다 우선되는 게 있어서 말이야.
Yeah, some real big concerns going out here on this boat, you know? As far as I know, you know, all of us are out there getting beaten to death by the big brother, and he's just out here, you know, just grilling some fish with Caron, you know? Which, I mean, it's Caron, very important task, but, you know.
최악의 상황이 아니라면 내가 앞에 나서는 일은 없을 거다.
The old man rose from his seat and walked off as though he was about to leave.
잠깐 기다려줄 수 있겠나? 길잡이가 참여하지 않더라도 승산은 있을 수 있다. 계획을 면밀히 짠다면 우리끼리 충분히 수행할 수 있을 테니 그렇게 섣불리 포기하는 것은
거절한다고 말한 적 없네. 창백한 고래를 잡으려면 이 요란한 비명을 지르는 배로는 힘들 것이.
Screaming. I didn't think Mephistopheles was that loud.
가까이 그리고 은밀히 다가가야 하므로 좁으면서도 튼튼한 배가 필요하지.
아니 그러면 왜 베르길리우스 씨가 안 도와준다니까 바로 승낙을 한 거지?
그러게. 오히려 손이 줄게 되어서 거절할 줄 알았는데. 말씀하신 배는 저희 쪽에서 구비하고 있습니다. 필요하다면 한 척을 더 내어드리죠.
아니, 나는 내 배로 좋게.
그 낚싯배? 고래가 꼬리만 퍼덕이면 다 부서질 것 같이 생겼던데.
아니 저 배 상태는 구려 보여도 어지간해서 부서지지 않는 배다.
엑스사의 합금을 사용했구려. 구하기 힘든 자료였을 텐데.
혹시 그 또한 특색이 가지는 혜택의 일종인가? 소문으로 들었는데.
Instead of entertaining that bombardment of questions, he approached me.
보아하니 지금까지 호수에서 선원들은 자네의 시계로 인해 목숨을 부지해 온 것 같군. 어떤 원리인지는 모르겠으나 특이점의 일종일 테지.
That would make sense.
하지만 그 고래에게는 통하지 않을 능력일 거야. 그러니 지금부터라도 모든 것을 되돌릴 수 있다고 맹신하지는 말게.
Why? Why did you accept, even after Virgilius opted out? There's a question I've been unable to let go.
어째서 베르길리우스 씨의 도움 없이도 작전을 수락하였냐고 물어보네요.
질문이 틀렸군. 오히려 붉은색이 나섰다면 거절했을 것이네.
Oh, damn.
붉은색과 내가 나선다면 시간은 걸리더라도 반드시 그 고래를 잡을 수 있겠지. 둘 중 하나가 죽을 테지만. 그래서 붉은색이 나선다면 거절할 생각이었네.
Is this some sort of superstition around color fixers?
그간 내가 잡은 것이 아닌 게 되니까.
그게 무슨 말이야? 이해가 되지 않소.
한계에 부딪힐 수 없다는 뜻이네.
한 개? 지금 무슨 말을 하는 거예요? 필요한 모든 수를 가용해서라도
지도에 그어진 도시, 그 테두리 너머에 있는 외곽까지가 사람이 두려워하여 그어버렸던 선이라면 그 뒤에는 두려움을 넘어 이해조차 하지 못할 별들이 있는 곳이 있지. 나는 선을 넘어 그 이해에 맞서려는 어불하네.
Based.
설마 외곽 너머를 말하는 건가?
그 고래는 모든 걸 집어삼키고 재앙을 부르고 다녀요. 그걸 어떻게...
자네는 먹잇감이 되어본 적이 있는 선원이군. 이곳에 있는 수많은 호수도 모든 걸 집어삼키고 재앙을 부르지. 언젠가 중요한 갈피에 놓이게 되었을 때 자신의 목숨은 전혀 아깝지 않다는 생각이 들게 된다면 지금 했던 이야기를 다시 한번 떠올려 보게. 나는 원래 조언을 해주는 것에 익숙하지 않아. 그럼에도 몇 마디 던져놓는 것은 같은 노를 저어가는 사람에 대한 동질감이라고 해두지.
As per the old man's directions, we rode on the skiff, prepared on Mephistopheles. I saw Ishmael moments before boarding the skiff on Mephistopheles. This was Ishmael's plan, but I had no way of knowing what she was really thinking. I had an inkling, yes. So far, I've been going along with those vague guesses that led to disasters. So I had to ask her myself. Ishmael, what do you really want?
내가 원하는 건...
I see another vision of Ishmael. She was hiding it well from the other sinners in Virgilius, but I could clearly see what she really wanted. Her true desire. Ishmael, you... She was lifting a body from the waters. A body that was torn asunder, shattered bones, strips of muscle tissue, flesh. Ishmael trembled with elation before what looked like the captain's mutilated corpse.
뭐예요? 얼른 가죠.
That bastard still has to be out there. Rocks. No damage type, noted. Okay. In theory, this could be mermaids,
말뚝을 언제든지요.
but let's assume it might still be a human encounter.
망치를
드디어 내 차례냐?
Also, Ishmael is no longer invincible. Tragic. Let's see here. Let's grab Chef.
손맛이 뭔지 보여주지.
And we'll grab Manager.
작전 호출.
Why not?
입감.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야
Surely
할
it
겁니다.
can't be as bad as the Big Brother, right? Surely he's not the new baseline. God, I hope. As we discussed earlier, we took a different route from the Indigo Elder. We were to first arrive at separate destinations for our plan. Something's floating over there. Not long after we crossed the line where the lake water turned dark gray, we noticed something pale peeking out from the lake.
저건 섬인 걸까요? 뭔가 많네요.
암초일 수도 있다. 어쩌면 이번 호수는 이러한 장애물들을 피하며 항해하는 게 중요한 곳일지도 모르겠고.
크기가 들쭉날쭉하긴 하네요. 저건 암초라고 보기엔 크기가 엄청 커요.
뭔가 느껴지는 것이 있어, 단테.
Don't tell me it's barnacles on the whale.
저것들이 몰려있지 않은 공간을 찾아 나아갈 수도 있겠지만 그쪽이 틀린 방향이라면 작전이 물거품이 될 테니
대략적인 방향이라도 알려주시면 그걸 기반으로 예상 위치를 계산해 보겠습니다. 쪽빈 노인이 준 정보도 있으니 예측은 어느 정도의 정확성이 보장될 거라고 판단됩니다.
뭐야, 시계 대가리가 나침반 역할을 하는 거야? 진작 그랬으면.
호수라는 특수성을 가진
Sorry to disappoint,
광활하게
Heathcliff.
넓고 트여있는 공간이라 시도되는 방법일 뿐입니다. 육지의 도시는 지상과 지하로 온갖 건축물과 그 안에 높은 밀도의 사람들로 가득 차 있기 때문에 황금가지를 근거리가 아니면 느끼기도 어렵고 가리킨 방향대로 간다 해도 거대한 벽이 막고 있으면 의미가 없죠.
결국 다른 데에서는 다시 시계 대가리라는 거구만.
Huh, so that's why I could feel the golden bow here, even when it was so far away. I raised my finger and pointed towards the general direction of this vague feeling.
확인했습니다. 해당 방향으로 서야하죠.
Ishmael wordlessly steered the ship according to Faust's words. It grew ever nearer to the island, or a reef. A heavy silence descended upon the sinners. Until Ishmael gasped with a sudden realization.
이 호수였구나.
There was an incomprehensible look on Ishmael's face. Maybe I saw unrestrained joy, the joy of finding something she's been searching for so long. Such an overwhelming, all-consuming happiness that her facial muscles began to twitch on their own. Maybe I saw extreme fear. Fear in the face of destined, unavoidable horror. The lake's splashing waves hit her trembling face and rolled down her cheeks. Or maybe she was sweating from dread.
이스마엘, 무언가 깨달은 정보가 있는 건가요?
네. 여기서 어떻게 해야 할지는 너무 명확하게 알고 있죠. 오티스 씨, 저는 후미에 있어서 확실하게 보이지 않아요. 그러니까 지금 우리 배 앞에 어떤 것들이 몇 개나 어느 정도의 크기인지 제게 빠짐없이 알려주세요.
암초들 주변에는 거센 해류가 흐르고 있으니 빠르게 피할 방법을 파악해야 하는 겁니다. 알았다.
Otis nodded emphatically, for, rising from her seat to gaze at the path ahead, she balanced herself as the ship rocked.
350m 가량의 민무늬에 번들거리는 초소형 암초 하나. 그보다 500m쯤 먼 거리에 혹처럼 툭 붉어진 모양이 상징적인 중간 규모의 암초 하나.
계속하세요.
그리고 그것과 얼마 떨어지지 않은 거리에 구멍이 숭숭 뚫린 거친 질감의 대형 규모의 섬. 자세히 보니 그런 것들이 서너 개 뭉쳐있는 모양새군.
좋아요.
Ishmael began to fiddle with the steering gear, the engine's output levers, as though something had clicked in her mind.
좋아. 첫 번째 암초는 성공적으로 통과했다.
뭔가 암초라기에는 생각했던 질감하고는 다르네요.
잘 저건 단단한 암석이나 흑재질로 만들어지지 않았고.
두 번째도 통과.
야, 앞에 덩치 큰 놈하고 길쭉한 놈한테 가려져서 안 보여서 그런데 재질이 뭐가 이상하단 거야?
저건 살아 숨쉬는 거다.
뭐?
잠깐, 물개. 네 놈 어디로 좋다는 거냐? 이대로면 세 번째 암초에 부딪힌다.
맞게 가는 거예요, 오티스 씨. 우린 거기에 내릴 거거든요.
잠깐, 저거 말하는 거야? 저 기분 나쁜 구멍이 숭숭 뚫린 섬? 야!
Crashing doesn't seem like the best idea.
혼자서만 난리치라고! 저 위에 사람은커녕 나무 한 그루도 없는데 뭘 얻겠다고 내려?
생각하는 방식부터 틀렸어요, 당신.
뭐가 틀렸다는? 으아!
A loud shock and an ear-splitting sound of the skiff scratching and sliding against something cut Heathcliff off.
아이씨! 운전 똑바로 안 해?
아니, 맞겠군.
흰색... 설마... 이스마일 씨?
네, 애초에 이것들은 섬이 아니에요.
What we thought were islands suddenly rumbled, vibrating as ground tremors from an earthquake.
전부 어느 고래의 일부예요. 이건.
The colossal creature shudders as it wakes from a long slumber. Oh boy! Oh shit, we on a whale? Yeah. Yup.
이 기회에 평소 지휘
Pallid
실력을
blue
확인해보죠,
mermaid.
단테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
Pallid noise. Sanity loss efficiency. If at less than or equal to 45, say, negative 45, inflict with this debuff. Gain noise panic next turn. That's worrying. Ah, dang it. Oh, dang it. That's a little rough.
정출할게요.
Got Morse code again.
좋아.
강당
Two staggers is nice.
목숨줄만 붙어있군. 곧
63
끝장낼 수
health.
있을 것 같은데. 소감자들
We have other attacks going that thing's way,
효율적인
right?
마무리를 명령하시겠지.
Oh,
정화.
that'll be fine. Didn't actually check the wave count.
그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나.
흙을 마실걸?
빠르게 하는 편. 그간의 전투 경험이
표적
없진 않아.
완기는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
Nine
적합한
mermaids to deal with.
조치였습니다.
Hopefully not too bad. Okay, yeah, 3 out of 9. Ishmael has a hopeless clash.
뭐 쳐주게! 너 나와!
다시 복구하겠습니다. 좋아.
상정 외의 공격이었으니 이것까지 당신 탓을 할 순 없겠군요.
Sanity's still mostly positive.
알고 맞게 하지
Yeah, even
않았을
Sinclair.
테니.
무슨 맛일까?
Now he's even more sane because of whistles. And we still get the tails. Let's go. Thank you, Sinclair.
이제 그 뜻을 알아들을 수 없는 말투만 고치면
Last
딱
mermaid.
좋겠어.
Pallid
사람
and
수감자.
blue mermaid.
교전 시작합니다.
Interesting. This is a negative sanity or negative coin type enemy. Just like my Sinclair. Oh yeah, we got him though.
나라도
Oh man, compared to the big brother, that was nothing.
이만하면
Oh man,
훌륭하고.
Ricardo. That, I'll be honest, that is one of the most like brain power intensive fights I have had to do in quite some time in most any game. Hydrate, you got it. I have not had to activate my brain as hard as I had to for Ricardo since like when I was doing honor mode Divinity Original Sin 2. A pallid whale. Yeah, we got this.
투입합니다.
Still not a focused encounter.
제의 실력을 확인해 보죠.
못 찾게!
하던 대로 해보십시오.
I just have to have faith in my sinners.
그래.
표적
그렇게
파괴적
시원하게
무력화.
처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한
Getting a
법이지.
phone call, damn it. 1 sec.
정출할게요. 그 오물을 떼어내주지.
밖에서 맡고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하진 않군. 관리자, 수감자를 무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
I may need to step out in a moment,
교전
but for
시작합니다.
the moment, it should be alright. Oof. Okay.
밖에서 맡고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하지
We don't have any AoEs
관리자,
loaded. We would need more
수감자를
gloom for Hong Lu.
무방비하게 만들지
Yeah, 5
마십시오.
gloom. We need more pride for Faust, which we are gonna get.
불길 속으로
Unlucky.
그 오물
Let's go, Sinclair. Big damage.
다시 복구하겠어.
Love to see that.
적합한 소식입니다.
Everyone's staggered. Holy shit.
밖에서 맡고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하지 않군.
Well, there goes my AoE.
수감자를 무방비하게 만들지
She
마십시오.
doesn't have any attacks going on her, which is nice. So we can,
못 찾게!
in theory, get an AoE off next round.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
밖에서 맡고 있는 꼴을 보니
Okay.
그다지 유쾌하지 않군.
Let's see.
관리자,
Yeah, we can replace Cackle
수감자를
with Thora.
무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
Ishmael is hopeless. We can give her. Now she's unopposed because she's retargeted.
정화.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
처음으로 숨통이 튀었던 순간을 기억하나요? 저는 지금이군요.
나라도 그렇게 했을 테지.
그 자식은
이만하면
아직 살아있을 거야.
Okay, blunt damage is good here. Right? No, he was staggered. That's why it was fatal.
깨어라.
It's normal. Fair enough. Uh-oh, someone died. Heathcliff? Yeah, looks like Heathcliff.
이것까지 당신
Rip.
탓을 할 순 없겠군.
Okay. Panic, stagger. Holy.
알고
This is
맞게
not going
하진
well.
않았을 테니.
교전
I
시작합니다.
mean, it certainly could be going worse. And we have Hong Lu,
다시 복구하긴
you
힘들걸요?
know, kind of immortal.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
여기서
Not having direct control of my sinners is a little rough.
좋아, 알아들었어. 땅덩어리인 척하던 이것들이 전부 고래였고 이 숭숭 뚫린 구멍 같은 것들에게서 인어가 튀어나온다는 것도 알겠어. 근데 피해갈 수도 있는 싸움을 왜 굳이 하는 거냐? 어?
Firmly grasp the fish. Yup.
스트레스 해소? 뭐 그런 거냐? 두더지 잡듯이?
그럴 리가 있나요? 제가 알고 있는 게 이 방법뿐인 거예요.
설명할 생각으로 그렇게 말했을 거라고 믿는다.
Heathcliff, furious, wasn't the only sinner looking at Ishmael with expectant eyes. There were Otis and the other sinners who all looked to her for some answers. Ishmael. And I was too, of course.
저도 이걸 진짜 하게 될 줄은 몰랐는데. 전설 같은 이야기였죠.
전설이요?
대호수를 떠들고 여기를 터전 삼는 사람들이 많은 만큼 나누어진 호수의 종류만큼이라고 해야 할까요? 뱃사람들에게는 그 호수에 대한 이야기가 구전되어 전설처럼 들려오곤 해요. 이 부유하는 울렁이고 어두운 잿빛 호수, 이곳에도 노랫가락에 맞추어 불려오던 전설이 존재했죠. 해무에 숨겨져 있는 공간을 열기 위해 두드려라. 창백한 그 색을 찾기 위해 고래들을 울게 해라. 알맹이를 들춰내라. 고래의 울음소리 갖춰지면 드러나리.
그래서 그게 당최 무슨 뜻이요?
지금처럼 이 호수에 있는 구멍 고래들을 깨워서 인어들을 다 잡으면 창백한 고래에게 가는 길이 열린다는 말이에요.
그러니까 그걸 지금 믿으란 거지. 너도 믿고 있고, 어? 야, 살다 내가 이런 말을 꺼내게 될 줄은 진짜로 몰랐는데 너 멍청하냐? 야, 고래를 깨우는 거랑 저 빽빽한 안개가 거치는 거랑 대체 무슨 연관이 있냐? 적어도 어느 정도 말이 되어야 할 거 아니야.
히스클리프 씨가 인과관계를 가지고 논파하고 있는 장면은 정말 진귀하군요.
This truly is a rare experience indeed. God, even when he's on the winning side, he's still getting roasted.
왜 안 좀 닥쳐라. 나 진지하니까.
Poor Heathcliff.
시간 안에 호수에서 벗어나지 못하면 파도가 밀려온다는 사실은 뭐 말이 되나요?
어?
정해진 공간에 도달하기 위해 직선 항해를 하지 못하고 왔던 항로로 바로 되돌아가지도 못한 채 여기저기를 돌아다녀야만 하는 건 말이 되고요? 제가 처음부터 말씀드렸죠. 대호수에서 상식을 찾지 말라고. 여기는 그렇게 돌아가는 곳이에요. 그냥 그런 거라고요.
좋아, 그건 네 말이 맞아. 근데 그런다고 해서 좌편이 뭐니 그렇게 딱딱 정해져 있는 도시 규칙이랑 그런 두루뭉술한 노래랑은 완전 다른 거 아니야? 그딴 걸 믿으라고?
내가 직접 겪고 봤으니까. 그 옛날 아무것도 모르는 치기 어린 항해사가 직접 배를 탔었고 직접 전설이 사실이었다는 걸 깨달았으니까. 그렇게 창백한 고래를 마주쳤으니까.
Heathcliff fell silent, scratching his head. The rest of the sinners also nodded and began whispering.
나는 네가 진짜 마음에 안 든다.
피차요.
정말 죄다. 마음에 안 들지만 적어도 말다툼에서 이기겠다고 거짓말을 하거나 흰 소리를 늘어놓진 않는다는 건 알아. 어디 끝까지 해봐. 일단 이 방망이로 두더지 같은 새끼들 후려치는 건 할만하니까.
Hell yeah.
나도 납득했다. 하지만 다음엔 그런 이유가 있다면 먼저 말해줬으면 좋겠군.
노력해보죠.
어떤 의미에선 확실한 방향을 알게 되어서 다행이라는 생각도 드는군요.
Yeah, well, let's go find our next whale.
명령하신 대로. 청원, 승선!
과연 해무가 마치 쪼개지듯이 걷히고 있구려.
Once we eliminated the mermaids of the last whale, signaled out by Ishmael, the fog slowly began to fade. Behind it was a different lake, beyond the Gray Sea.
마침내.
Alright, I'm going to go see what I was needed for real quick, because the phone call was vague.
당연한
I will
결과죠.
return in
저는
just a moment, Chen.
선택받았으니까
Sorry for stepping out so much.
그렇겠죠?
Alrighty, I am back. My family wanted to burn me with a strainer, so my hands are now burned, and I am back, and we're 2 XP off from the next level up. Fair enough. We might have to... Oh, we have just enough to not need to burn a box.
날씨가 제법 굿다.
Rousseau was right. The lake beyond the border was nigh pitch black. The waves crested tall, rising and crashing violently under the thundering rainstorm.
풍랑 또한 심해지는군.
Oh, poor Isong. Isong's face was starting to grow pale.
저희가
Paler.
정말 할 수 있을까요?
언제나 할 수 있어서 했던 적이 있었냐?
그건 그렇지.
진입하겠습니다.
이 호수의 파도는 신경 쓰지 않아도 되나?
이 앞에 있는 구역에 대한 규칙이나 파도의 종류는 저도 몰라요. 해머가 열리는 모습, 그 안에 파도치는 시커먼 호수는 기억에 있지만 전설이 실제 않은 모습을 지켜본 선정이 흥분해서 떠들던 연설과 고래를 잡기 위한 채비를 서둘렀던 기억만 남아있어요. 그러니까 이 앞부터는 진짜 모험입니다.
Going to sleep? Well, thank you for stopping by, Engine. Thank you for the hype train. You have a good sleep.
그럼 모든 걸 정면으로 맞서야만 되겠군.
네, 파도가 오면 정면으로 부딪힐 겁니다. 그 고래가 나타나도요. 아직까진 조용하네요. 그때는 호수에 진입한 지 몇 분도 되지 않아서 그것이 공격해왔어요.
Everyone was as tense as they could ever be, looking around nervously.
저건 뭔가요? 뭔가 깊고 높은 게 있는 것 같은데.
가까이 다가가 보는 걸 추천한다. 내가 일어나 광원을 가까이 비추겠다.
Rousseau got up with a lantern and pointed the light towards where Sinclair indicated.
하나가 아니네요.
여기 뭐지? 호수 한가운데 저런 게 떠 있을 필요가 있나?
등대 같은 건 아닐까?
근데 그렇게 보이기도 하네요.
Do you remember seeing anything like that, Ishmael?
네, 기억이 흐릿한 정도가 아니라 저런 건 아예 본 적이 없는.
Oh, those aren't lighthouses.
이스마엘 양, 그대도 갑작스레 뱃멀미가 도지는 것이오.
No, Yisong, I think those are fangs. Those are teeth.
안색이 무척 창백하오만.
I knew that can't be true. A seasick sailor only exists in jokes. Besides, Ishmael was doing just fine mere moments ago. Then, she must have had a sudden realization.
그렇군. 이런 모습이었던 거였어. 일부만으로도 저렇게.
A terrifying realization.
어떤 건데 그래요?
알기 싫어도 알게 될 걸.
저건 헤일인가? 청원! 잡을 수 있는 건 전부 꽉 잡고 있도록!
Uh-oh. Sinclair! Before we even had a chance to say anything, a leviathan of a wave rose to its crest, then crashed onto us from above. It sucked us deep into the lake before throwing us back to the surface.
운이 좋았군요. 그대로 가라앉을 확률이 더 컸을 텐데.
아니, 운이 좋은 거 맞냐 우리? 방금
Everyone okay? Everyone was soaking wet, nearly hyperventilating, but mostly awestruck by what we've just witnessed.
이탈자는 없습니다만
방금 오방 등대 같은 게 아니라 모조리 엄청나게 큰 고래들의 꼬리였군요.
아, 진짜 그만하고 싶네 이거. 고래라는 게 저 따위로 생긴 거였다는 걸 모를 대로 돌아가고 싶어.
이
Yeah,
후손
that's some Eldritch knowledge right there.
고래들이 잠들어 오는 곳이었던 건가? 그래, 목을 기울이고 잠들고 있으면 그 부분이 저렇게 높게 솟아오를 수도 있겠지.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's a little better than the scale I thought. I thought these were all the teeth of one thing, but no, these are the tails of many whales.
하지만 이 소란스러움을 눈치채지 못할 리가 없어. 기울고 있어요. 이제 저것들이 깨어날 거예요.
We're finally here. I think that's what Ishmael whispered. The storm, the waves, buried her voice deep into the lake.
쪽빛 노인이 작전대로 무사히 합류했다면
저게 고래란 말인가?
We didn't have time to wonder, even for a second, about what Don Quixote was screaming at. An entire herd of entities, each dwarfing every single whale we've weathered throughout this journey, emerged from the waters all at once. In unison, they began migrating in a singular direction. To witness something like that was enough to make even Merceau gape with plain bewilderment.
여기까지의 작전은 성공인 것 같군요.
그렇다면 우리도 이야기되었던 대로 행동하지.
저기!
There's a whale that stood out even among the herd of ineffably immense whales. Pallid as the pale death, its hide thick with scar tissue.
유독 상처가 많군.
찾았다. 역시 그 사람의 말이 맞았어. 그때 우리가 피커드호가 냈던 상처 자국이 그대로잖아.
그것을 발견했나보군 드디어.
그렇다고 생각됩니다.
언제나 그렇듯 작전의 성공률은 형편없이
Big
낮은
whale,
거지.
yeah.
그렇습니다.
Dojabi! Ishmael thundered. Ishmael? No, louder than the thunder itself, as though her personality itself had suddenly shifted. Her voice seemed to overwhelm the very storm itself.
대답해! 노잡은 놈들!
그래.
목표는 저 흰 것이다.
총력으로 저!
Even Otis was swept up in the sudden turn of events, repeating after Ishmael's bellowing commands. Is this what Ishmael was like when she sailed the lakes? Or is this the captain?
불빛이 보입니다. 쪽빛 노인이군요.
The old man and his skiff were sliding across the waters towards the whale.
잘 듣게. 잠에서 깬 나머지 고래는 전부 던져놓은 미끼를 향해 갔네.
작전은 성공적이다. 이제
It wasn't clear whether it was the thunder or the old man's bellow that awakened the pallid whale. Its eyelids began to lift.
이런 걸 이렇게 가까이서 보는 건 오랜만이고.
It was an eye of astronomical proportions, so immense that it no longer resembled an eye, but a reflective mirror of the world.
직접 보는 것을 고대했지. 이 눈깔.
The old man, harpoon in hand, draws closer to the whale with a grim, stony expression. Ishmael also aims her harpoon at the great whale, her face nearly tearing with uncontainable joy. Some sinners tremble with fear, while others prepare themselves. All of it, the world, contained in a single reflective eye that stretched even beyond our peripheral visions.
자, 물고기야. 너도 미끼를 물어라. 물 수밖에 없을 거다. 너는 언제나 그래 왔으니까.
노잡이! 더 빨리!
내가 헤아리기 힘든 세월을 살아왔으며 내가 이해하지 못할 곳에서 태어났음을 존중하며 하지만 난 이 기회가 지나가기 전에 이 몸으로 너와 맞서 이해의 끝으로 향할 작정이다.
The giant harpoon soars across the black sky like a bolt of levin and strikes the pallid whale.
지금이다. 배를 힘껏 저어서 나아가자.
Ishmael rose tall and alone, looking straight out beyond the speeding boat's swaying bow, harpoon in her hand.
너를 다시 마주치면 무슨 생각이 들까? 많이 생각해봤었어. 근데 의외로 복잡하지는 않네. 반갑다, 미 빌어먹을 고래 새끼야!
Compared to the old man's harpoon, the harpoon Ishmael hurled was like a needle. But once struck, as though its body was racked by an immense, unbearable pain, the pallid whale's maw opened, and the air itself began to vibrate.
입이 벌어진다!
가세는 난 고기잡이를 시작할 테니.
Every sinner heard the old man's voice. Every sinner begins rowing with all their might. In desperation, as though death itself was in our pursuit. As though it was our fate, our destiny to row. We were sucked into an endless abyss. And a rapid vortex pulled us into the maws of the beast, tenebrous as a well under a moonless sky. There was a deep noise, and like a droplet in sea, we melted into the fathomless dark.
들리나? 작전은 어떻게 되었지? 들리나? 어이! 아무래도 무전기가 정말로 맛이 가버린 모양이군.
도샤비! Holy shit. How horrifying. The final stage. But unfortunately, my food is ready. And so, I, unfortunately, will be right back once more. And then we shall finish this. Oh, I'm so fucking hyped. I'm so ready, dude. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. Alright, I am back. Food buff has been acquired. We hunt the great pallid whale! Yes! Yes! Hell yeah, we do. Got a drink. Got the squad. I think we're ready. Like that'll stop me. Hydrate, you got it, boss.
밧줄은 퀵해그의 어마어마한 악력으로 그리고 자신만이 아는 방식으로 직접 꼬았었기에
I'm not drinking the whole thing in one, Fugo. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I will hydrate more.
세상의 그 어떤 매듭보다 질기고 억세다고 한다. 그리고 퀵해그는 자신을 호수 속에 혼자 두지 말라고 했다. 송장인 채로 가라앉아서 고래와 인어들에게 뜯어먹히고 싶지는 않다고. 그건 나도 마찬가지였다. 나만이 알고 있는 그 온 살갗의 상처들을, 파헤쳐진 흔적들을 고작 그것들이 파먹도록 두고 싶지는 않았다. 그래서 퀵해그는 관을 만들었다. 밧줄을 있는 힘껏 묶어서 배가 아무리 휘청거려도 자기가 잠든 관만큼은 가라앉지 않도록. 나는 그 관에 걸린 끈을 손바닥이 찢어지도록 붙잡고 있었다. 소용돌이의 호수로부터 나를 지탱한 건 비어있는 친구의 관뿐이었다. 아무도 없어요! 아무나! 피커드호의 파편만이 떠있는 호수에서 나는 목청껏 부르짖었다. 아무나 대답해주세요. 이 세상에서 나와 묶여있던 사람들이 빠짐없이 전부 사라져버렸다는 걸 알았을 때 혼자 헐떡이며 숨을 쉬고 있는 내 스스로가
내 배에 올라타라. 그리고 호수 밑바닥 끝까지 가는 거다.
물을 가득 머금고 숨을 쉬고 있는 나조차도 에이헤브에게 벗어나지 못했는데 이 고요 속에서도 에이헤브의 호통은 내 목을 조이고 있는데 그들 역시 죽어서도 죽은 선장의 목소리를 듣고 있겠지. 나는 앞으로 불행할 때나 행복할 때나 내게서부터 뜯겨나간 그 끈들을 기억하겠지. 이 호수에 영영 갇혀버린 채로 평생을 잠겨있겠지. 차오르는 물을 벗어나려고 해도 호흡에 들어오는 건 고독뿐.
그래서 항상 말했잖아. 줄 꽉 잡지 않으면 가라앉는다고.
너 언제부터 있었던 거야?
난 여기에 있었어.
Hey, yo. That bastard has to still be alive. Ishmael's level rises to 40. Ishmael's uptie and threadspin tiers rise to tier 4. Ishmael gains compulsion at the start of every encounter. Noose. Fair enough. Also, hello, Nova. Let's see, here's just a regular fight. Fixed member needed.
투입합니다.
Well, I'll have to check out my other Ishmaels, maybe. the immediate sensation upon waking up was that it was moist and cold, yet oddly warm in some places. So you smacked the big brother and made it to the dungeon? It took several attempts to make it past Ricardo. Oh, man. And I am horrified if he is the new difficulty floor. But luckily, we went back to some mermaid fights, and they weren't too bad. We did lose Heathcliff in one of them, but ultimately, not the worst. He's a skill check? Oh my god, yeah. He is absolutely a skill check. He is a casual filter if I have ever seen one. I would not blame people for getting filtered by Ricardo. Where are we?
강 같은 게 기다랗게 뻗어 있네요. 거꾸로 올라가다 보면 뭔가 나오지 않을까요? 홍루 씨, 어떻게 매번 그렇게 침착할 수 있는 거예요?
Yeah, Hong Lu, just so calm. It's a very big filter. I've heard some people getting stuck on him for weeks, if not months. It's wild. I would not blame them. Yeah. It's actually... He was so crazy hard. I got super lucky. Well, I say super lucky, but I also put a strategy together where basically we just have Sinclair throw anything but his red, and then we have him stack up double red and just save that for the damage phase and just hope it's enough. And we were able to get thousands of damage out of Sinclair, luckily.
그런가? 뭐 저 친구는 언제나 저런 느낌이었던 것 같은데.
There's like 1 or 2 fights left in this Canto that are difficult, but there's much more strategy than the stat check. Thank goodness.
아니, 그런 뜻이 아니라...
We'll see if they also have enrages, because it's the easiest way I could describe Ricardo. Is he has a DPS check and a hard enrage.
다들 여기가 어디라고 생각하는 거예요? 저흰
알고 있다. 그곳의 뱃속으로 들어왔지. 우리 스스로.
도자비. Not long ago.
우리가 황금 가지를 삼킨 그 고래의 속으로 들어가는 거죠.
미쳤군. 아까 혼자서 제일 많이 처맞고 나더니 아예 단단히 돌아버렸어.
이건 내 목적일 뿐이에요. 겸사겸사 가는 길에 황금 가지가 있는 거고. 당신들 알아서 결정해요. 관리자님의 결정이 제일 중요하겠죠. 아무튼 이 회사나 저나 목적을 달성하려는 방법을 모색할 뿐이에요. 그리고 딱히 이렇다 할 방법도 없잖아요. 안 그래요? 그것이 황금 가지를 삼켰고 그 황금 가지가 그 망할 창백한 고래의 백화 현상을 중화시켜준다면 우리가 그 안에 들어가더라도 침식을 당하지는 않을지도 모르잖아요.
도박이야, 이스. 그건...
알아요. 그리고 그건 당신이 좋아하는 것 중 하나죠. 관리자님은 어떻게 생각하세요?
Ishmael looked at me with expectant eyes, as though she knew I had no choice but to agree to this plan. Her eyes were telling me, you came this far for the Golden Bough. You're not going to back out empty-handed now, are you?
6시간. 그 이후로도 어떤 움직임이 없다면 LCA-팀이 그 다음 임무를 넘겨받게 될 것이다.
LCA-팀이 넘겨받으면 그 이후로는?
글쎄, 너희가 고래 뱃속에 갇혀서 나오지 못하고 있다는 불운한 소식을 듣게 되면 그 거대하고도 창백한 고래를 통째로 터뜨릴 수 있는 방법에 대해서 이야기를 나누게 되겠지. 그 이후로는 굉장히 기나긴 전투가 이어질 거다.
Okay, so let me get this straight. If we fail to find the golden bough stuck somewhere inside the whale's stomach in 6 hours, you won't hesitate blowing us to smithereens along with the whale. Did I get that right?
이 말은 굳이 전달드리지 않겠습니다.
Faust, what do you think of our odds?
0은 아니지만 0에 수렴한다고 생각합니다. 적어도 지금 우리가 가지고 있는 변수들로는 그렇습니다.
가능은 하다는 거죠.
So you're telling me there's a chance. Do you have any other ideas that might get us the golden bough?
그 또한 지금으로서는 없습니다. 하지만 낮은 확률일 것으로 생각했던 방식으로 작전을 극적으로 성공시켜왔던 것은 사실이라고 말씀드릴 수는 있겠네요.
Okay then, let's get this done.
역시 계획이 없는 것이 더욱 계획적이라는 생각이 드네요. 저만의 새롭게 세운 이론을 더욱 공고히 하게 되었습니다.
If everything is a variable, then they all become constants. Luckily, we didn't lose any sinners on the way down. All 12 of them made it down here, just as we planned. But, guys, where's the boat? The boat was nowhere to be seen. The others are literacy checks more than anything. It checks your ability to pick up on mechanics. Oh, exciting!
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠, 단테.
No extra
하던
enemies.
대로 해보십시오.
무쳐지기야! 턱을 마실걸?
간당 목숨줄만 붙어있군.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
곧 끝장날 수 있을 것 같은데. 수감자들로.
Oh, Sinclair also just kind of obliterates. God, maybe not. Sinclair, please.
그래.
Oh, heads.
수감자가 훌륭하긴 하고.
표적 완전 무력화.
이제
교전 시작합니다.
알아들을 수 없는 마이크만 고치면 딱 좋겠어. 4번 수감자.
Also, what Virgilius is referring to, incomprehensible speech quirks, center number... Yep, okay. At first I thought he might have been talking about Dawn. I wasn't sure who was 3 and who was 4, but yes. Virgilius is talking about Ryoshu's incomprehensible speech quirk, center number 4.
어떤 조직놈들인지 면면 좀 받을까?
전원, 눈을 크게 뜨고 보트를 찾는데 전념하도록.
아니, 눈은 크게 뜨지 않아도 된다. 오른쪽 400m쯤에 보인다. 그곳에 우리가 타고 온 배가.
나쁘지 않은 관찰력이군. 곧바로 이동하지.
마지막까지 들어야 한다. 배의 75% 이상이 파손된 채로 흩어져 바닥에 처박혀 있다.
와, 그렇다면 이건 배에서부터 나온 조각인가 보네요?
God, you're just
사회
so
사용을
whimsical.
고려해서 만든 배였는데 말이죠.
Hung Lu was pointing at the pitiful sight of an absolutely busted-looking piece of the propeller. Well, to be exact, busted pieces of the propeller and what appeared to have once been our boat's engines. Something comes to a sputtering halt amidst the wreckage.
기어이 숨을 거두는가. 이 장면을 봤다면 미카 양하고 레인 군이 크게 상심했을 것이요.
This is a pretty painful sight for us, too.
저희 이제 어떻게 해야...
관리자님, 여전히 황금가지의 위치는 느껴지시죠?
Yeah. Unlike at the Lobotomy Court branch, I can definitely feel that it's somewhere in here. but it's also pretty far away, so I can't tell where it exactly.
시계를 돌릴 준비는 되어 있으시고요.
Huh? What's that about turning the clock? Oh. The whale's pallor had taken over their bodies and minds. Of course, it only makes sense that this place is crawling with mermaids. This game really is just anime Darkest Dungeon, huh? We're in some real Eldritch horror type shit. Struggling. Two coins. It's like a 25% chance that he hits.
불길 속으로. 전투 감각하는 남자가 되어도 훌륭하군. 그 도통 알아들을 수 없는 말투만 고치면 딱 좋겠어. 4번 수감자.
Seems like he didn't get to hit at all. I think he was the one targeting Faust. It only continues truthfully. The not so friendly Honkai Star Rail. Not so family friendly Honkai Star Rail. Let's see here. Oh man. HBO's a bit of a beast.
수신.
Aggro, okay. Trigger Tremor Burst. Okay, I haven't done a lot with Tremor myself.
불길 속으로.
확인 사살, 궤적, 무력화.
Just puts him on the floor and shoots him, holy shit.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요? 그 온도를
Bonk. Thank you, Sinclair. That's what I'm looking for. That's what it's all about, baby. We have one, no additional enemies.
일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이.
교전 시작합니다.
Sinclair goes crazy, but that's a problem for next combat.
꿀을 건드렸겠다.
확인 사살.
그간의 전투 경험이 있을.
Tremor's like stagger damage. If you've ever played Luna, build up a stack of Tremor and then pop it with a burst to increase stagger threshold by a certain amount. Gotcha. So, Tremor itself doesn't deal damage.
이나들이 더 몰려들기 전에 자리를 벗어나긴 해야겠어.
But even though it doesn't deal damage, it makes them more likely to be staggered, which makes them take double damage from everything. Now without other IDs or egos that augment it? Gotcha. Okay.
이미 고래배 속에 갇혀 있는데 벗어날 곳이 있기는 할까요?
우리도 곧 저런 꼴이 되는 건 아니야? 먹힌 거잖아, 우리.
지금 당장은 단테 씨의 머리에 있는 황금가지의 덕으로 수감자분들의 백화 현상은 막을 수 있을 겁니다. 하지만 언제까지 지속될 수 있을지는 알 수 없겠죠. 환경이 변해버렸으니까요.
In other words, spending too long here could turn us into mermaids, just like them. I wasn't sure if I could bring back a sinner that's turned into a mermaid. But where do we even go? I don't even have the slightest idea as to where we might be.
이상하네요. 고래라는 건 뱃속에서도 비가 내리는 걸까요?
I was still unsure where to go, so much so that I was starting to feel completely lost, when Hong Lu suddenly blurted out something about rain. What are you talking about?
아, 방금 제 어깨로 물이 몇 방울 떨어졌거든요.
Acid.
야, 잠깐만.
We're in a stomach.
우리는 이거한테 먹혔고 곧바로 떨어져서 꼬라박은 곳이 여기였지?
Right.
내가 가끔 당연한 게 헷갈려서 그러는데 보통 음식을 먹으면 제일 먼저 어디에 도착하냐?
그거야 당연히 위장이지. 아까부터 배고프다고 울고 있는 불쌍한 내 위장.
히스클리프 씨의 질문에 대한 의도가 파악되었습니다. 위장에선 효율적으로 음식물을 소화하기 위하여 끊임없이 위산이 분비되죠.
학교에서 배웠던 것 같아요. 무슨 강한 산이라고.
Ah, yes, in school. Let's not worry about, you know, the acid in Canto 3.
닿는 것들을 분해하는.
아. 그래서 물이 떨어진 위치에 옷이 녹아내렸던 거군요. 따끔하기도 하고요.
How are you so whimsical? I stared at Honglu's shoulder. Something had burrowed a hole there. The surrounding skin was sizzling and melting away.
우리 도착하자마자 흐물흐물해지는 것이요.
That's why we wanted the boat.
하나 긍정적인 발견을 보고드리자면 일반적인 생물체의 생체 기관과 어느 정도 비슷한 메커니즘을 띠고 있는 것 같군요.
Everyone, we gotta run. Yep. I don't care how many pieces of you there are left. Just make sure that there's something left for me to bring back. Run for your lives. Might try out some of my other
명령 대기.
IDs for Ishmael, seeing as the noose is just making all of them super badass.
위에서 당신을
Sinclair's in a panic.
데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
전투가 결해 이렇게 시원하게 처리하니 어느 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
Heal by 40% of damage dealt. Okay, maybe that's what that was. Either way, we have Sinclair back. And he's killing everybody. Let's go.
골치 아픈 것들이 거기 조각이 되었군. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
It died to bleed. Nice. Well, guts. So we ran, trying to weave our way between the pouring stomach acid, without even knowing where we were supposed to go.
이야, 이거 신기한 광경인걸.
신기라기보단 수상한데요?
너무 크게 감탄을 하시는 바람에 전부 우리를 보게 되었습니다.
Who's there?
당신들 말이야. 말을 하잖아.
인어가 말을 하오.
우리는 인어가 아니야. 이렇게 말 잘하는 인어 본 적이 있어?
No way you're Ishmael's old crewmates.
이들은 백화 현상이 일부만 진행되었다.
그럼 뭐야? 반인 반어?
시간이 없으니까 간단하게만 말할게. 여기는 10분에 한 번씩 왕성하게 산을 뽑아내는 곳이야. 너희 몸이 강철로 이루어졌다면 말 선택을 하는 게 좋을 거야. 우리가 내린 줄을 잡고 이곳을 빠져나갈지, 아니면 여기서 물컹거리는 영양소가 되어서 이놈이랑 한 몸이 될지.
뭐, 우린 너희들이 녹으면 무기만 건져 올라가도 되니까.
몇 명은 이미 조금 녹아버렸군.
Do we even have a choice?
줄 내려! 당장!
They muttered something amongst themselves, as though they found something funny about this situation, and tossed an odd-looking rope in our direction.
이 밧줄 느낌이 영 이상한데?
허파에서 뽑아온 모세의 혈관 다발이야. 산에도 1시간 이상은 버틸 수 있어.
Hardcore, man.
그래, 왜 그런 걸 물어봐서 기분 나빠.
Honestly, shout out to Craig who has to climb this thing one-handed. His other arm is just a blade. With Rodya and her grumblings in tow, we struggled up the bundle of capillary rope. Phew. I don't know who you guys are, but thanks.
야, 이번 낚시는 대성공이네. 돌아가면 금화 3개는 포상으로 받겠는걸?
이 째깍거리는 녀석은 더 찾을 것 같은데?
낚시? 우리를 낚았다는 말인가?
우린 정기적으로 이곳에 들리거든. 하지만 절반은 인어가 되기 직전에 불쌍한 표류자들이지. 몇 분 후면 바로 우리를 죽이려고 들었어. 그리고 나머지 절반은 그냥 인어들.
저희가 특별한 경우였군요.
말도 하고 인어가 되어가고 있지 않은 선원들을 만난 건 아마 처음이야.
So why do you guys come here every once in a while then?
이 시계머리 선원은 계속 째깍거리기만 하네. 뭐라고 말이라도 하는 거야. 기계는 아닐 테고. 우리가 이곳에 있을 동안 유행이 많이 바뀌었나 봐. 머리를 의체로 바꿔도 보통 말은 할 수 있지 않나?
그러니까 저자는 사정이 있어서 정상적으로 소통을 못하고 있는 거야.
그래. 사정이라는 건 각자 있는 거니까. 우리 선원들도 마찬가지야. 말하는 건 언제나 힘겹지.
우리를 만난 걸 다행으로 여기는 게 좋을 거다, 자샤!
우리는 곧 이곳을 나갈 거니까.
We followed their confident, guiding steps. There was no way to look at this situation without a bit of suspicion. Where do you think they're taking us? What if they're leading us into a trap?
공격을 하려고 했다면 저희가 절벽에 올라올 때 했을 거예요. 기습에 제일 취약했을 때이니까. 그리고
Ishmael opened her mouth as though she was about to say something, then stopped herself before turning around. It looked like she hadn't finished processing her thoughts yet.
저 작살 분명 본 적이 있어.
그런데 너희는 어느 배 출신이라고 했지?
그게 림버스가 뭐라고? 아마 잘 모를 거야.
인어도 아니면서 왜 그렇게 어물거리지? 선장의 이름을 대라! 유사 출신이면 대충이나마 알 수 있을지도 모르니까.
우리 선장 누구지?
I don't know, guys. Never taken the helm. I'm not sure if I can call myself a captain here.
키라. 운전대를 잡는 자라면 나 알고 있어. 가론군이 선장님이요.
역시 처음 들어보는군. 시대가 많이 지났던 모양이야.
He scratched his head. Captain Caron clearly didn't ring a bell. Oh, so I think I've seen this man before. In the form of a song ID.
당신들
His outfit looks familiar.
이곳에 갇힌 지 어느 정도가 지났죠?
8달.
아니 멍청아 3년이야. 마지막으로 센 게 644일째였으니까.
모르겠다. 날짜를 세는 건 관뒀어. 햇빛도 들지 않아서 시간 개념도 없어졌으니까.
그렇군요. 제가 알기론 저런 식으로 작살의 매듭을 묶는 사람은 하나밖에 없어서.
이거 절박 매듭이라는 거야. 우리 마을에서도 노련한 몇 명만 묶을 수 있지.
그럼 이곳에 있다는 거잖아. 나 당신의 이름 알 것 같아.
Ishmael comes to a sudden stop. So do our guides. Not because of what she said. Oh. Whale Guts 2. Poise. Honestly, I think I'll keep the Ishmael I've been running, frankly. Yeah. Pickwad Town.
어떤 조직 놈들인지 면면 좀 받을까?
자, 피쿼드 타운에 온 걸 환영한다.
선장님, 저희가 왔습니다. 어떤 걸 건져 올렸는지 보세요.
Captain.
역시 자네의 수색 솜씨만큼은 나무랄 데 없이 훌륭하군, 스타버.
A wiry old woman approached us, her harsh voice tickling our ears.
금화 2개는 자네 것이야. 1개는 이 쌍둥이 손원들에게 넘기자고.
감사합니다, 선장님.
이 피쿼드 타운에 새로운 주민들이 온 건 무척이나 오랜만이군.
주민? 손님이 아니고?
발을 들인 순간부터 종속되는 게 당연하다 생각하는 사람의 발언이군.
역시 나는 이 불쌍한 선원들을 보살피며 이 마을을 만들고 머지않아 이들을 이끌고 마지막 항해를 나갈 선장 에이헤브다.
Ishmael.
이 순간을 얼마나 원하고 원했는지 몰랐을 거고 앞으로도 영영 모르겠지. 알 새도 없이 뒤져버릴 테니까.
Muttering, Ishmael charged at Ahab.
열렬한 환영이군, 이스마엘.
The captain remained serene, even as Ishmael suddenly charged at her.
이스마엘이라고? 그러고 보니
등에도 모르는 것들이군. 선장님을 공격하다니!
본때를 보여주겠다.
다시 그 위산에 던져놓겠다!
Oh boy!
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는
No additional.
합당한 이유가 있겠지.
Gaining poise.
기대하고 있겠습니다.
Weak to pierce. Endurant to blunt.
적출할게요.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
무불아위.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
확인 사살.
창의적인 발상이군.
Yeah, I understand Virgilius. I wasn't expecting her to land all tails either.
않았으면 좋겠는데.
무슨 맛일까?
Oh my god, Thoracalgia lost. Holy shit.
적을 마실걸?
자, 그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요, 단테. 적합한 조치.
Thoracalgia ain't great at clashing. Yeah. Yeah, 6 to 16 isn't great. She flips heads. She's safe.
교전 시작합니다. 깨어라. 활그로. 표적 완전 무력화.
Oof. Unlucky. Let's go, Sinclair. That's what I needed.
그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군.
Yeah, big damage up. No kidding. And they have crit chance with poise. Oh man.
못 쳐지게라!
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Oh, that's gonna suck to carry over. That damage carries forward. We have another fight into a boss. Was referring to Grip Fast Skill 3? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, we have 2 wounded. I could tag them out, but I'd be tagging them out for even worse, essentially. Could tag in Yisong for a moment. Let Ryoshu have a rest.
불꽃을 벼리겠소.
See how it goes. We may come to regret this.
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해보죠, 단테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
Lead.
불길 속으로.
She goes with it. Your team heals 10 stamina points. She gets 1 blunt and heals up. Ah, gotcha.
표적 확인.
Yeah, for execute.
무력화.
빠르게 하는 편이
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
밖에서 막고 있는
One
꼴을
wave.
보니 그다지
No additional enemies, seemingly. Heathcliff's get fucked up,
수감자를
though.
무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
교전 시작합니다.
I don't think aggro applies at all in this encounter.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없지. 뭐 상당히 의미의 공격이었어. 이것까지 당신 탓을 할 순 없겠군요.
That's 2 more staggers. Holy.
알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니.
Okay, yeah, that definitely dominates.
적출할게요.
그 오물을
떼어내주지.
I'll take it. Thank you, Sinclair.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
Holy. He just keeps going.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요.
16 health on Heathcliff. And we're making him clash? What the hell? God, I wish this was a focused encounter.
못 쳐지게라!
I can't believe we're making Heathcliff clash. Unlucky.
이 안에 담아주지.
완전히
We're actually taking some pretty hefty damage, all things considered. Because I can't just force it to go after Hong Lu, who doesn't care. Danger fight, huh? Okay, let's see here. Surely we'll be fine. Yeah, exactly. I believe in my team.
어떤 조직 놈들인지 면면 좀 받을까?
We have plenty of resources for Ryoshi.
변변찮은 선원들만 남았나 봐.
Ishmael quickly leaped to the side, evading a harpoon that struck the spot she was just standing on.
또 누가?
내 대선원들은 누구보다 충성스럽지. 그 중에서도 여기 있는 선원은 세상에서 가장 훌륭한 작살잡이다. 그러니까 이곳에서 나를 공격한다는 건 그저 자살 행위 아니겠나?
Hello, sir. A sailor wearing an odd-looking mask joined the fray.
진짜 저 작살 크기 좀 봐.
제대로 꿰뚫는다면 추스를 만한 뼈도 없겠걸. 저자, 전사다.
아니 그딴 말 하면서 웃지 좀 말라고. 소름 끼치네.
Oh, please tell me this is a focused encounter.
이 기회에
Yes.
평소
Okay.
제 실력을 확인해 보죠, 따뜻해.
Pray
하던
mark.
대로 해보십시오.
All crew target this unit. Take 50% more damage from crew. Okay. Summons 4 allies next turn. Combat starts. Okay. So we definitely want to intercept that. Bleeding, offense level down, and bind. Give me a baseline. What are we looking at? I don't think Hong Lu should be going unopposed. Yoshu is hopeless against skill 3. So Sinclair, do you have better? No, you don't. I don't want to take any chances of losing Heathcliff. So we're just going to give him a dominating. We have Hong Lu taking the scary hit.
정출할게요.
이 안에 담아주지.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요, 딴데. 적합한 조치였습니다.
표적 확인.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다.
Combat start, gain 10 poise, and a 10 plus poise count. Critical hits do not consume poise count with this skill. Do not consume poise count with this skill. Turn in, gain plus coin boost next turn by the number of surviving other allies. Okay. So don't swing into him this turn. Why would you swing into him this turn? No. That's stupid. We don't want to use AoE because we don't want to set him off, essentially. Ryoshu cannot hit. This fight punishes win rate? Oh, I'd bet. Yeah. Alright. One-sided guard. I see. She's too slow to offset him. Okay. Well, in order to make sure she hits, we can have Hong Lu offset him, which lets her in unopposed. He also has Prey Mark. Understood. So he's already catching all the aggro, and he's taking 50% more damage. Let's see here. Throw a body sack at it, maybe? Yeah, that'll work. Let's see here. So Claire's faster than Hong Lu. Could do a branch of knowledge. Neutral. Horrifying. Gain plus coin boost by the number of surviving allies. Sinclair's clashing with this guy. Alright, so we have 3 fighting him. Heathcliff guaranteed hits him with a body sack. So with an extra 4 to 10 damage and 7 to 16 damage. Oh man, I'm not sure if that kills. I'm hoping. I'm coping. Oh, maybe we're fine actually. Awesome.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
Alright, 3 plus coin boost. He has plus 3 coin power this turn. Oof. Skill does not consume poise upon critical hit. Deal 5% more damage for every bleed on the target. Staggered at turn end if this unit does not have poise on itself. Interesting. So we can prevent him from getting poise somehow. Inflict capture. If inflicted target staggers. If inflicted against targets with tangle, stagger target. I don't have tangle on any of my units, I don't think. Bleed. Bleed. Okay. 13 to 24. Jeez. We might need another body sack from Heathcliff, but I'm not sure if that's even enough. Yeah, body sack gets me up to a 25. What would Ryoshi's get me? 18 to 24. Yeah, I don't have a red for this, which is really rough. Sinclair red, that is. I don't suppose there's an easy clash I can give to... We would need Hong Lu to roll positive on both. and this guy to not flip heads while at positive 15 sanity. I don't like those odds a lot, I'll be honest. See here, Ishmael has a one-sided guard. She's 2 speed.
정화.
Just gonna have to run it. Didn't get the body sack. Yikes. I think Sinclair just staggered. Heads up, maintenance started, so after this fight you'll be kicked out for 2 hours. No! Oh, I hope it saves my dungeon progress. I didn't know there was a maintenance today. I thought we were going all the way. It does, thank goodness. Unlucky. Oh! Someone just died.
상정의의 공격이었으니 이것까지 당신 탓을 할 수 없겠고.
Holy shit.
알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니.
Alright, luckily Hong Lu has spare health bars. Holy. God, and he's still summoning another 4 allies. Psychotic, actually.
일단 호퇴하고 머리를 굴리든 스스로 생각하십시오.
들이쉬는 겁니다. 마지막 호흡이 될 테니까.
There's another health bar on Hong Lu. Jeez. And we lost Faust. Okay. This looks like a great state to be in. Yeah, it's a wonderful state to be in. Holy shit. Yeah, I probably should have gone for giving extra skill slots to Sinclair. I shouldn't have brought 6. I should have dropped... I don't know, not Ishmael. She's level 40 in this dungeon. God, and yes, so we do need to kill his guys very efficiently. Otherwise, he does just get more of them. Spooky.
불길 속으로 가져가라.
Damn, that's another health bar on Hong Lu. Man, we really do have Hong Lu taking the punishment of the gods, eh? Oh man, neutral. Arlos is an 18.
불길 속으로. 그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Yeah, I think the strat would have been to drop a party member to bring extra Sinclair, frankly. Wait, what? Wait, someone exploded and now there's Thoracalgia over... Why do you have Thoracalgia? Faust? What's going on here? It's just Faust's body? Okay. Oh, I think I see her in there. Okay. I was like, what the hell? Also, they marked Sinclair. Ah, spicy. Hate to see that. He has counters. Well, Sinclair is frankly dead anyway. So I think we just kind of go face. This run, this attempt at the boss is, it's borked. It's screwed. Alright,
고기 조각으로 만들어 봐야 당신만 괴로울 텐데. 시계를 돌리는 일에 너무 익숙해진 것 아닙니까?
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는
Yeah, if they didn't stagger him, Honglu honestly might have actually been able to finish that out.
기대하고 있겠습니다. 단테.
R.I.P.
결국
Oof.
과주입되고.
The server is currently under routine maintenance. No. Alright, fair enough. Well, I guess the server has decided that unfortunately, this is how we're going to have to end for the time being. Oh, man. What a fight. That was really cool, actually. In theory, it might have been better to just, like, ignore his minions entirely and just go face. By the way, when you're back, you can click go back to rest stop to reset. Gotcha. Otherwise, you can click give up during the fight to restart it. Understood. Alright, yeah. What time are we expecting maintenance done? I'm guessing it just went down at 8, so that would bring it back at like 10 my time. Alright. Well, fair enough. I think I'm probably gonna... Yeah, 11 p.m. EST. Gotcha. Alright. I do not expect to be on again tonight. But I am so ready to run it back tomorrow. Oh. What a fight. I think, yeah, the solution would have been just to go face. Maybe. Because Hong Lu had the early mark. And, oh man, Hong Lu took so much damage. I did not use his guard, I don't think. So I think all of his ampules were from his health bar getting reset. And, whew. Scary amount of damage. Alright, that said, the server has decided we are out of time for today. So, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Take it easy. Have a good one.